somebody like me, I guess. I'm just like I like to cuddle, but I like to be outside. Like
Hey
somebody.
y'all, welcome back to the Just a Girl Show. My name is Janine. If you are new here, if you're new, of course, hit that subscribe button. Turn your notifications on so you never miss an episode. And if you're a subscriber, welcome back to the channel. I want us as women to be married, y'all. I really want to see more black women married. I really, really do. But I really think that we really don't know what men want. Like when you're looking for a different type of man, right? Like you got the same ones who are cool with the lifestyle that you were living. But when you're trying to really find somebody like somebody, you cannot do the same thing that you've been doing the last 5, 10, 15 years. It just doesn't work. But then we wonder why. Kendra G's show is happening because there's so many black women, because that is the primary, race of the guests when it comes to the women, is black women. They're coming on there and they're telling their stories, and you're looking for a new man, but you're you sound like you're stuck in the old days that you as to why you got 3 baby daddies. So if you let me share this this clip and let's come back and talk about it, okay?
How old are you,
Um,
Victoria? Yes,
31.
31. Where are you calling me from?
I'm calling from Vegas, but I'm from Chicago, so I live in
Okay, but
Vegas though.
you live in Vegas. Okay.
Yeah.
And what do you do for a living?
I work for a group home with like adults with like an IQ of like 70 or below.
Oh, okay, a group home. I just put work for a group
Yeah.
home. What's your
Yeah.
zodiac sign?
I'm a tourist.
Taurus. And so Victoria, 31, Taurus, lives in Vegas, works for a group home. You have any kids, honey?
I got three.
How old are your 3 kids?
11, 9, and 5.
11, 9, and 5. All about the same man?
No, my first son father got killed when he was 1.
Oh, no.
My second child, which is my daughter, her father been in prison since I was pregnant with her. She 9. He don't get out until 2036. So my last child, which is my 5-year old, we co-parent, so he go to school from my house. He get him weekends, holidays, birthdays, school breaks. So yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. Have you ever been married?
I was engaged to my 5-year old dad, but we
And why
never
did,
made it down the aisle.
okay. Okay. Why don't you guys get married?
Because all my kids' fathers is like 10 years older than me, so it was just like at that time I was in my 20s, he was in his 30s. He had been there, done that. I was still doing that, and it just never worked. Like he a
Okay.
good father, he a good man. It's just I was still outside.
You were still outside. Okay.
Yeah.
So you taking some responsibility.
Yes, he takes care of him for
No, I
sure.
say you're taking some
Oh
responsibility.
yeah, I take full responsibility. He was
Okay.
ready to settle down. I wasn't. I
This
just
is the 5-year-old dad.
yeah. This is a five
And
year old.
you still don't want to settle down with him?
He's married. He
Oh.
yeah.
Girl,
So
what was
yeah.
wrong with him? He wanted to be a husband. You didn't want to marry
I
him.
know. I was young though. He was like in his 30s. I was in my early 20s. I'm living in Vegas. I just turned 21. It was just
No,
like
you said the 5-year-old, I thought.
yeah. We was together 5 years. I was
But you're
together.
31, so he was 26, not 21.
Well, I mean, not 21. I just turned 21 in Vegas. I was still living my life. I wasn't really, you know, trying to be out. I wasn't trying to settle down.
But you had 2 kids then, right?
Yeah, I had 2 kids then. Yeah.
And you still wasn't trying to settle down.
No. I
Are you
know,
trying to settle down?
Kendra.
Okay, so Victoria, are you trying to settle down now?
Yeah, I'm trying to settle down now.
So she has 3 baby daddies, okay? And the last one wanted to marry her. Okay, she was engaged. So she says. And she's 31 years old. So you would think you got two kids already. A man is coming into your life, not just your life, but your two children's lives, that wants to be married, wants to marry you, proposes to you, and you weren't ready. You weren't ready. You wanted to be outside. She owned that she takes accountability that she did not want. She wasn't ready. The timeline doesn't really add up because again, you had two kids and you still wanted to be outside, which shows me and shows us women, and they claim that they kids make them grow up, they kids make them mature, their kids, the kids don't do nothing for them. The kids don't make them sit their behinds down. They just don't. For many of them. You were a mother of two in a new city, a new man who's accepting you and your two kids. Right? And you still, you already lost a baby daddy. One is in prison. And you still didn't, you couldn't see that I may not come across another man who wants to marry me as a mom of two different baby daddies. Because I'm so focused on being outside. I just love outside so much. They love outside. Can't get enough of it. They can't get enough of being outside, which is why they're single, many of them. That you messed up, right? He got married. He wanted to be married. So the idea that black men don't want to marry black women, or black women are not married because black men don't want to marry them, is a lie. And I'm going to say that this woman I'm going to just bet my life that her kids' fathers are black. I'm going to just bet my life. Okay. So this right here shows that this is a black man, I'm going to assume, who wanted to be married. You didn't want to marry him, and he found him a wife. He was serious about being married. Okay? So again, we get confused, and especially when they come to the show, like, I'm looking for a man, you tell your story, and it's already hard. And a lot of them come on the show, and Kendra's like, well, why didn't you stay with him? Or why you leave him? Or it be they had a chance. There was somebody out there, but they are so focused on doing them, being outside, don't want to settle down. I was young, you weren't young. Okay? Your son is 5 now. Your son is 5. You're 31. Okay? So you were 26 years old when you had that third child. Third. You weren't young. You are just a woman who was so focused on living it up. But again, to my point, men are looking for a woman who, to take a woman serious. They don't want a woman who wants to just be outside, right? So you didn't want that. I'm going to move on, okay? But I want you to listen clearly to the point of what she's looking for today. She's ready to settle down now, okay? She's ready to settle down now. So let's listen to what she wants in a man today, and let's come back and talk about it.
What kind of
Right.
man you looking for, honey?
Well, one that's like to do what I like to do. One that's spontaneous. Got communication skills. I'm so nervous. Hold on. Good communication skills. Loyal. Family oriented. Um, like to just do things. Go out. But like to be in the house. When it's time. I don't know. Somebody like me, I guess. I'm just I like to cuddle, but I like to be outside. Like somebody to have fun with, but get money with too. I don't know how to explain it, but
Okay. Okay. should he? What are your deal breakers?
A liar, baby mama drama, because I don't have that. I don't have that type of drama in my life. Um, and men with no money. Like, you gotta have some money. Like, I pay like 4,000 in bills a month, so you gotta have a little paper.
Is it expected that he pays your bills?
No, because I pay my own bills. But like, if I need something, like if I be like, dang, I don't get paid until such and such, but this bill is due. Like, can you pay this for me? Then I expect it to be paid. But you don't got to pay my bills. It's gonna get paid regardless. I'm gonna make it happen.
Okay. So just have some money.
Yeah, and to be like, you know, like to do things. I guess like I like to be outside. I like to go to the movies, go bowling, go out. Um, I like to be in the house sometimes too, but like you gotta be willing to want to go out, like not just a house person. Cause I keep running into people just want to go to work and be in the house. I work like 16 hours a day, so like if I want to go outside, let's go outside. I don't want to be in the house. If that makes sense.
How many times did y'all hear her say outside? She wants to be outside. Like, I like to cuddle, but I like to be outside. I mean, he can't be born because I like to be outside. I mean, we got to be able to do something because I like to be outside. 31, mom of three baby daddies. And you are still chasing outside. How much outside can one woman, like, when is enough enough? She says she comes across men who want to just go to work and come home. I.e., he don't want to go to the club. I.e., he ain't trying to go smoke hookah. I.e., he ain't trying to be drunk every weekend, every night. That's what a lot of them really mean when he just wants to come home and go to work. He would probably love to go on a date with his woman. Let's go to dinner. Let's go watch a show. Let's go watch a movie. But we ain't got to be turned up. When they say they want to be outside, they want to be bent over, twerking, drunk out their mind, high out of their mind. And they're looking for a man who is willing to be their counterpart. Because there are men out there who are willing to be your, let's get drunk, let's go do this. But that is something that you're doing when you're young. Or if it's a man that's older with you, he ain't taking you serious. He don't care. But a man who wants to take his woman serious doesn't want to see his woman outside all day, every day, especially as a mother of three. You are trying to move like you don't have no kids and no responsibilities. And she kept saying, well, I work a lot, so I like to be outside. I work 16 hours, shifts. And you have to grow up. And a lot of women don't want to grow up. This to me is what I'm hearing. You don't want to grow up. You want to do the same thing that you was doing in your early 20s when you first got to Vegas. You're still trying to do it today. Okay? You're still trying to do it today. You're still chasing outside. And here's another indication that she loves outside.
Yeah, because it's like one of
Wait,
them.
you had wait, Victoria, what is happening? You just
I'm
had a
just wait.
BBL?
Yes, I just got my lipo 360 with a butt transfer.
Okay, so is that why because are these the pads you have to wear after lipo?
I have a faja on. I just have on like shorts.
Okay.
I'm just in the house, so. But
Okay. All
like,
right.
I don't know
We
if you.
see we see you, girl. She just got a so what is it?
She got her body done. Got her body done. Cool. Do your thing. But again, that's for a lot of these women, another way to show I'm looking for attention. I want attention. I need attention. And I need attention from the outside world. Not saying that's all, but a lot of these women are getting their bodies done and doing all these things to just stay in the mix, in the crowd. And again, if you're looking for a different type of man, if you really are truly ready to settle down, then you got to stop all this. You can't be doing the same thing. Like I said, she said the word outside so many times, and she didn't want nobody to miss the fact that you can't be boring. If you just trying to sit up here and just be in the house, I can't handle that. She don't want that. She wants a man who's willing and ready to just chase with her. The reality of it is, it doesn't look like she's looking for anything different. Like, she's saying she wants something different, but it's giving you our. We see why you have 3 baby daddies. We see that you are not really looking and being intentional to have something different. And when you came across a man who was willing to probably give you what you eventually are going to finally appreciate, it might be too late. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, women talk about how they want men who want to settle down, men who don't want to be outside with their friends. And then they get it, and then they're like, oh, he too boring. I don't want that, because you're still chasing, and we want to be young forever. We want to be able to do the same thing. So, like, when do we finally elevate? When do we finally grow up? When do we finally say enough is enough? You know, and I'm not saying that 31 is super old, but I think when you are 31 with 3 children and you're looking for love, quote unquote, but you're still trying to do what you did at 21 with three kids later, it doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. Black women have a tendency to say they want a man, I want a husband, but you're not moving like a wife would. And this is a woman who's presenting herself as I'm a wife aura even before she becomes a wife. A wife is not in the hookah bar every day, every Saturday, with all the same hookah people, the same people in the hood bars. That's not how a wife, someone who wants to be viewed as a wife, because that's not, wives don't just sit in the hookah bar every weekend and know everybody, know all up in the men's face. She doesn't do that, in my opinion. Especially not a woman who's a mother of multiples. You said you've done this. You have a man who's in jail, one who's unfortunately lost his life, one who decides I gotta go. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna find me somebody else who wants to do this with me. And you're on a dating show, and it's giving. Like it's unfortunate. It really is. But this is the reality of how a lot of women move. And they missed their opportunity of having that good man who wanted to do it. He wanted to. He very much wanted to. So I just want us as women to be more conscious of what we're asking for, and be reflective of what, decisions that we make as to why we have the results that we have in life. And just kind of reassess and see, what am I doing wrong? And is what I'm saying, is that how I'm living? Is what I'm saying, is that what I'm, do I really want it? Because I don't think she wants what she's asking for at all. I think she just wants somebody to go out that she wants to just have fun with, and it'd be a good time, honestly. No pressure, we just be my date. Let's chill. Let's get high together. Let's have a good time. That's what, and don't check me. Don't worry about what I'm doing. I'm gonna do me. You do. It's just giving that. But that's just my opinion. Let me know your thoughts on this topic. I would love to hear what you guys have to say about it. Drop it in the comments. Like the video. If you enjoyed the conversation, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel, of course. Join the Patreon. The link is in the description. I'll see you guys on the next episode. Bye.